Well, it's Thursday, September 10th. Let's work out. Let's get it done. Today's warm-up, we're going to start out with a 400-meter run, hit dynamic range of motion, and then 3 rounds of 5 calories on your rower. Guys at home, if you don't have a rower, grab a 100-meter jog. 5 single-arm dumbbell bent rows. We'll grab our dumbbell today, be in this position. 5 on one side, switch, 5 on the other, and then 5 single-arm dumbbell strict press on both sides for 3 rounds. Once we finish that, our workout today, every 7 minutes for 4 rounds. We got kind of a theme this week. We're working more interval style so we can hit some higher intensities with adequate amounts of rest. Every 7 minutes for 4 rounds, a 500-meter row. Keep a good pace on this. It should be just below a pretty strenuous effort. If I'd say an 85%. Some of us know where that number is. Let's say your best 500 is like 130. I'd probably cruise in the 155 range, 150, somewhere in there. Again, best you can with that. 500-meter row. 30 alternating dumbbell hang power snatches. Between the legs, jumping that dumbbell up over the top, alternating in front of our face, or alternating in the bottom of the rep, still in the hang position. And then 20 dumbbell shoulder to overhead. We'll hit 10 on each side, whether we're push pressing or push jerking on each side. Hit 10 on one side, switch, hit 10 on the other. Whatever time is left over is your rest. So that's 0, 7, 14, and 21 are those start times. Guys at home, if you don't have a rower, 400-meter run for the replacement. If you don't have a dumbbell to do some snatches, we're going to do 30 squat thrusts. That's a burpee without a push-up. Hands on the ground, jump back, jump forward. Love squat thrusts. And then 20 push-ups in place of the shoulder to overhead. That'll be a fun one for you. When we finish that up, we're going to do some accessory work. 3 sets of 20 alternating goblet step-ups. You're going to grab your kettlebell or your dumbbell, a kettlebell or a dumbbell. You can use the one that you used in the workout. And we're going to do step up and alternate that movement. The goblet's going to make it a little bit more challenging. You'll feel this up in the chest and in the lats as long as working on the posterior of the leg and the quad. And then Ted's staggered stance RDL with the same weight. Feel free to differentiate weights if you need to. But on the staggered stance, we've been doing these a lot. Feet are appropriately staggered underneath your hips. The front leg heel is about even with the back leg toes. The opposite hand of the front leg is holding onto the weight. We are pushing our hips back and standing up with that weight lightly touching our legs the whole time. You should feel most of the strain in the forward leg of this movement and up. Notice when I come down, my back isn't rounding. The second your back rounds on this, you're going to lose all tension in your hamstrings. If you're not feeling it in your hamstrings, you need to really focus on your back. You can put your hand back there to make sure it's not losing any of its solidity. Is that a word? So we're going to do 10 on each side. Cool? 3 rounds. And when we finish that up, we're done for the day. Hit the round 1 when you get a chance. Looking forward to Friday. We'll catch you tomorrow.